Hello guys, welcome to another video in the series of coding. Today we are going to do a very interesting problem which is called n coloring problem. So given an undirected graph and an integer n, you have to determine if the graph can be colored with at most m colors such that no two adjacent vertices of the graph are colored with the same color. So coloring means assigning colors to all the vertices. Okay, let's try to see an example if this is possible. Okay, we have taken a very simple graph here where there are four nodes and each has two neighbors. Okay, in this case, let's say that you want to assign them two colors, let's say red and green. Okay, can you do it? Let's say you assign red color to 0, green color to 1, then red color to 2, and then green color to 3. It is successful, right? No two colors are clashing with each other, right? No two neighbors have the same color. So the simple thing is no two neighbors should have same color. That's all we want, right? No two neighbors should have same color. Okay, that's it. That's the simple logic. So this is okay. Okay, now let's try to maybe complicate the graph a little bit. Okay, what if I say that these are also connected? Okay, that means 0 has 3 neighbors, 1 also has 3 neighbors, all the vertices have 3 neighbors. Now let's say you have only two colors, right? Red and green. Is it possible to form a graph such that no two neighbors have same color? Let's say you give it red. Okay, maybe try giving it green. Okay, till now it's fine, but when it comes to this node, if you give it red, you are in problem because these two are neighbors, right? You cannot give two neighbors the same color, right? So this is not valid. What if you give it green? Again you have problem, right? These two are neighbors, you cannot give them same color, so you cannot give it anything, right? So it's not possible. Now two colors are not sufficient. What about three colors? What if instead of red green I also allow blue? Is it still possible? Let's try to see. What if I have red green blue, all the three colors? Can I still form this graph? Let's try. So red green, let's say I give this guy blue color. Now what happens when it comes to this guy? This guy cannot take red because then it will clash with this particular guy. This guy cannot take green because then these two neighbors will have same color, which is not allowed. It cannot take blue also because these two neighbors will have same color, so it's not allowed, right? So in this particular case, for three neighbors it was fine, but when you have four neighbors such that all are connected to each other, in this graph it is not possible to do it with just three colors. You need at least four colors. Okay, what if some other graph is given to you? What if maybe this node is not there? Then is it possible with three colors? Let's try. Then suppose you have only three colors, red, green, blue. Is it possible then? Here it is possible, right? Because you can give this red, and since these two are not neighbors, it doesn't matter, right? These two are not neighbors, so they can have the same color. Okay, or there could be other possible arrangements also. Like for example, you can think of some other arrangement where you give it green, you give this guy blue, you give this guy red, you give this guy green, right? This is one of the possible ways. Okay, so this is the problem. Now how do we go about solving this problem, right? How do we solve this problem? So back this is one of the important problems of backtracking. Why do we need backtracking here? Because we are going to assign colors one by one to nodes. Okay, and then we are going to try to see if it is allowed to assign that color. For example, we are given three colors here, red, green, blue. We want to check if we can assign three colors to the nodes such that no two neighbors have the same color. So in this case, first let's say we start with the color red. We'll assign red color to this. Okay, it's okay. Now we'll go on to the next node. To the next node, we'll try by assigning red. Always we'll try by assigning the first color. Now we cannot assign because then these two nodes will have the same color, which is not allowed, right? So then we will have to move our solution and we will try assigning green now. Green is okay, right? Green is okay because these two nodes are not going to clash. So then we'll go on to the next node. Now the next node is this. First we'll try with red. We cannot assign red because then these two will clash, right? Then next we'll try with green. We cannot try green also because these two will clash. So then we'll try blue. Blue is possible, right? In this case, blue is possible. Okay, so now we'll go to the next node. In the next node, we'll start with red. We can assign red, right? Red is safe because there's no problem if you assign red. It's not clashing with any of its neighbors. So this is a valid combination. But if something was not valid, you would have backtracked, you would have gone back, and you will try with the remaining solutions, right? For example, if here also, let's say you have a node, then in this case red is also not valid, right? Red is not valid. So what you will do, after red you will try green. Green is also not valid. So what you will do, you will try blue. Blue is also not valid. So what you will do, in this case, you will backtrack and try to change the color of this. So if you will see if you can change the color of this. In this case, the color of this was blue, right? We'll try to change it, but we can't change the color of this anymore after blue. We have tried all the colors, red, green, blue. So we'll backtrack again here, and we'll try to give it blue, because here initially we had green, right? Now we are backtracking, so we are moving back, and now since green was not valid, we'll try the next possible color, which is blue. So we'll try blue is okay. Then again we'll go on to the next possible moves. So again we'll come back to this node, and we'll start with red is not allowed. So then uh, we'll try with green is allowed, right? Green is fine. Then we'll again come back to this particular node. In this particular node, again we'll try red is not allowed, right? So then we'll try green is again not allowed because it will clash. So then we'll try blue is again not allowed because it will clash. So what will you do in this case? Again you will backtrack. So what do you mean by backtracking? You will change the color of this, right? You will change the color of this also. Okay, and you will change the color of this also. Next you will try green, and so on. You will keep on trying if any moves are possible or not. So you will that's why backtracking is essential, because if for one node one particular color is not allowed, you will go to the previous node and try to change its colors and then come back to this node. So this is the logic. Now let's try to code this. So we are given graph in the form of 2D matrix. So for example, if there is a node between 2 and 3, then in graph of 2 3 will be equal to 1. So this is the form of graph which is given. It's not given in the form of adjacency list. It's given in the form of this 2D matrix. Okay, anyway, let's proceed to solving this problem. So in this problem, the thing that we want to do is we want to see if we can form the particular nodes such that no two neighbors have the same color. So you have to basically return true or false. It's a true or false type problem. Okay, to return a boolean value. So let us declare a vector that is color, right? Let's simply call it color, and initially let me assign its size as v, because we want to color all the vertices. V are the number of vertices or the nodes that we have. Initially I'll give all the colors as -1. Okay, we have to try to use only m colors. For example, if m is 3, we can maximum use 3 colors. That is the problem. So we'll try to give colors from 0 to m. Okay, and initially I'm giving colors as or every color as -1. Okay, if I change the color, if I assign the color, I will assign a color between 0 to m. Okay, we'll see that in the code. For now, let us start it. Okay, so let me declare another function. Let me simply call it function. Okay, and I'm going to call it, and whatever that function returns, that I'm going to return. Okay. So now let me declare another function, bool function. Okay, and this function is going to get graph. Okay, and this function is going to get m. This function is going to get v. This function is also going to get I is the index that I am currently starting with. Okay, so initially we'll start with 0, and we'll move forward by trying to assign colors to each of the nodes. So initially I'm starting with the node 0, then I'll go to node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, and so on. Okay, so the parameters I'll just copy here, and I will also assign another parameter I. This is the only extra parameter that I'm assigning. Okay, now in this case, whenever I have assigned color to all my nodes, right? So I've reached the end node. I is equal to v. V are the number of nodes that I have. If I assign color to all the nodes, then I can return true. Okay. Otherwise, I will still try to assign colors, right? So how can I assign color? So for int, let's say j equal to 0, j less than m, j plus plus. I can assign at max m colors, right? M is given in the question. I can assign at max m colors. For example, m is 3, I can assign red, green and blue. Okay, any 3 colors you can take. So I'll try assigning the colors. Colors don't have names here. So colors are represented by, for example, 0, 1, 2. So that is what I am representing. You can represent 1 to m also, whatever you like. So simply I have represented it from 0 to m minus 1. Okay. So the colors are corresponding to different colors. For example, red may be 0, blue may be 1, green may be 2 and so on, for our understanding. Now I'll try to assign the colors. So for assigning colors, I will check if it is safe to assign. Okay, so let's say if it is safe to assign color j to the node I. Okay, so safe to assign color j to node I. That's what I'll check. So I'll have to declare a safe to assign function. So bool safe to assign function int I int j, and I will also have to pass graph here. So I'll pass graph. I'll also have to pass v. So I'll pass v in this function. Now I'll try to see if I can assign the color j, checking if I can assign color j to node I. How do we check that? So simply no other neighboring node of I should have the same color. That's it. That is the only condition which you want to check. How do we check for the neighbors? So for int k equal to 0, k less than v, k plus plus. Okay, so I am going to check in the graph. So graph is just a 2D representation, right? So if graph of ik is equal to 1, that means it's a neighbor, right? This means it's a neighboring node. Okay, if the neighboring node has color, has the same color, which color I am trying to assign j. If my neighboring node also has the same color, that means it's a problem, right? So if color of k is also equal to j, then I should return false, because then it's a problem. Okay, otherwise I can return true. That's it. Simple function to check. If this is for checking neighbor, this part is for checking if the neighbor has the same color. If it has same color, I cannot assign that color to the current node. So if I cannot assign, I'll return false, else I'll return true. Now I will check if it is safe to assign. If it has returned true, that means if it is safe to assign, right? Then in that case I will assign the color. So color of I will be equal to j. That's it. Now once I have assigned the color, what I can do? I can recursively call the function again for the next node. So I will call the function again for the next node. So mb, I am finished with node I. I will try to go to next node, which is I plus 1. If I cover all the nodes, I will reach this condition, I can return true. So in that case, when I return true, so if it is returning true, it will return true to its previous node will return true to its previous node and so on. So then in this case, we can return true to the main call, right? If I have assigned colors to all the nodes. If suppose this color is wrong, right? If I am not able to assign this particular color, right? If I am trying to backtrack, then in that case I will try to assign back -1. Okay, I will assign -1, because suppose this color is not able to be assigned, right? There is some problem with assigning the color. If I am assigning the current color, there's some problem later on. So in that case, this function will return false. Okay, so I will give it at finally I'll return false. So let's say this function returns false for some node. That means I will have to try to change the color back to -1 and try to assign the next color to it. Okay, that's it. Simple function. And now we will try to submit the code and see if it is working. First, let's compile and see if it's working. Graph has not been declared in function safe to assign. Okay, so this should work now. Let me compile and run it again. It's taking some time. It's ready for evaluation. Let's wait and see if it's working. Okay, graph has not been declared. Again, there is some problem. Okay. Yeah, graph has not been declared here. I understand the problem. I should declare the size along with the graph. So I should declare it like this. Now let's compile and run it again and check if it's working. Um, Color was not declared in the scope. Oh god, lot of errors. Okay, so now we'll have to declare the color also, because here we are using color but I have not passed color. So let me quickly pass color, vector int and color, and I'm going to just pass color to this particular function. Now let's run again and see if it's working. Color was not declared in the scope. Again some problem. Okay, let's try to see what is the problem. Safe to assign is safe to assign. Okay, this is the problem. The function name is safe to assign, and I have asked like this. Okay, ij graph v and color. Ij graph v and color. Everything seems fine now. Let's compile and run again and see if it's working. Color was not declared in this code. Okay, what is the problem? Okay, the problem is I have not passed color here itself. Okay. Oh god. Okay, let me just quickly pass color again here from the main function. That was very stupid. I should have passed it. Okay, anyway, let me also give color here. So now I hope everything should work after so many trials and tribulations. Let's try again if it's going to work. Okay, it's fine now. Let's submit the code and see if it's working for all the test cases. You should be careful and not be in a hurry. That is the lesson learned. Okay, it's fine. That's it. Thank you for being patient and listening.